Hello there, and welcome back to my Cobalt Core Let's Play series. This is my series where I try to get a hardest win with each of the 56 total crew combinations, and today I will be joined by Riggs, Books, and Cat as my crewmates. And then for this team, I don't think there's too much for ship-specific things you can go for. I am going to stick with the Artemis as it is the ship I am the most familiar with. And yeah, without further ado, let's dive right on in. Okay, so with this team, I'm not going to gain much shield, but I do have Riggs on the team, so I can use Evade to deal with a lot of my issues. So we'll get rid of there. And we could pick 3 uncommon cards. Not horrible. We could get Charge Beam, which I'd be very excited for. Otherwise, there's not too much for uncommons, I think. Anyways, I'm going to pick it up just for some variety. Fleetfoot is actually a pretty decent card. It basically... It doesn't double evade necessarily, but it essentially does. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. Let's see here. Crystal Shard and Mage Hand will solve for this turn. And then let's see if Drake has anything. Here, it's a great card, being able to do 4 Pierce. I just need to play it twice and I win. So I'm going to stack up to 3 Evade, use Draw Shot, so I am more likely to get Seer on my following turn. Okay, I don't get it this turn, which is fine. I'm going to gain more Evade. I'm going to use Seer again. And then I just need to hope I get it sometime soon. There we go. It's that simple. And then Charge Beam. So yeah, this is looking like it's going to be a Charge Beam game. So yeah, I'm going to pick this up. And then from here, let's see here. I guess I could go for Elites as well. Try and get Jettison Hatch. Otherwise, I'm not too picky for what I get. So Charge Beam needs to get up to 10 to be a guaranteed win, but I think at 4 it's going to be worthwhile as I'm unlikely to draw it a second time. And I blundered here. Although, Memory Leak does bail me out. I should have played Scramble instead and then moved off to the side. Anyways, I'm going to skip rewards for now. Drake. Hot Compress, just for the extra heal it can provide me. And then I'll get rid of Corrupted Core. The drone's going to launch and then line up with this missile, so I can destroy it. And then from here, if I do 1 damage, it's just going to get healed right back, so I'm not going to do anything else. Spacer. And then hit you. And then I'll just keep doing damage. Hit you, get some of that evade going. Yes, Monarch here is going to get some more hull. Is 6 damage worth it? No, I think I can go for a one-shot. This fight can sometimes drag on just due to the healing nature. And then there we go. I can use Hot Compress. I heal. Normally, if I ended my turn here, I would take 1 damage back, which is a net gain of 0 hull. But if you just win, you don't take the overheat damage, and you get to keep the hull. I am going to pick up Bolt just for the extra evade it has, and then it does also just exhaust right out of my hand. Let's see here. I don't need to upgrade Charge Beam right now. I just want to thin my deck. But yeah. I believe I have one Charge Beam video on this channel. But that's it. Let's see here. We'll return an exhausted card. I'm going to choose Drake here, and hopefully I get Seer. I guess I'll pick up Heat Wave for the extra damage. Okay. Crystal Shard. Hit for now, and then I'm going to gain that second shield in case I have a payback I need to deal with. Like so. I'm gonna gain you, and I guess I'll gain an extra shield. And then I don't want to deal with payback, so I will scoot off to the side. Which I'm mostly fine with. The longer this fight goes on, the easier it is to deal with George here. And then that was a blunder. I should have moved to the left before I started drawing. Regardless, I almost have it. I don't have it this... no, I did have it that turn. I just had to use Overdrive and then shoot on over to a weak point, and I would have one-shot. Anyways, nothing for now. I'm planning on removing Basic Shot and just rely on Charge Beam for my damage. So, Nanofiber Hull it is. Get some healing. There we go. We have the Jettison Hatch. That is all we need. Well, not all we need, but it gets pretty close. Drake, EMP Slug just for the extra defensive capabilities it has, being able to stun and attack. Hit you. What does max EXE give us? Dice roll? Dice roll is kind of interesting in that you can discard Charge Beam and then draw it again on the same turn, which does still increase the damage output. There we go. I'm playing Scramble just to get some more evade on my ship. Gain more evade. Okay, we'll stun you for now. Okay. Hit you. Okay, 10 hull. I think this is enough. Okay, skip turn. Okay, getting to 10 for sure gets me Charge Beam value. I'm gonna gain one extra evade for now, just because I'm likely to get Fleetfoot or Bolt, which should help me tremendously in dealing with this next turn. Of course, I say that and then I don't get either. It's fine. Because I have this. There we go. Next turn is a concern, just because it's this 3 damage attack. We do get a little bit lucky with Fleetfoot bailing us out here. And then Explosive Slug, just to deal some damage. Max. And then Bolt for the extra evade. And then yeah, I should win this next turn. Yes, because this is 8, and this is another 2. Mage Hand was also there. Yeah, we're not using shards too much, so Resonant Forks isn't going to do much for us. armored bay, however, is going to do something for us. Remove 2 cards. We can rely on draw shot and mage hand to do some chip damage, so let's remove our basic shot. Okay, you want to scoot to the left first before we use Fleetfoot. That way we line up on the armored section. Get rid of you, get rid of you. What does Drake have for us today? I don't think we need hot compress anymore. I'm just going to use exothermic release just to get rid of it. That way our deck is a tiny bit thinner. And I'm going to pick up system security. That way I always have 3 shield ready to go in case of emergencies. Anyway, draw you, get there, and then move off to the side. Hit. Yeah, I value evade more. I have shield in case I need it. And there we go. The other thing I am looking at while going through this run is trying my best to play Crystal Shard and Draw Shot. That way I get to draw a Charge Beam more often. Three, 4. A little bit expensive, but actually did get us out of that situation pretty nicely. Yeah, just scoot 1 to the left, and that's the turn solved for. Otherwise, I am just going to get evade. Yes, I could have done evade and then draw shot 1, but I think that was less important at the time. 14. Next rush or charge beam does win us the game. And there we go. I'm picking up Think Twice just for the discard potential. And then Hunter's Wings helps with evade a lot. We are at kind of a stealth strategy, so the extra boost that Warp Prep gives us, or Warp Mastery, isn't as important. So Hunter Wings it is. Shaft Emitters is another artifact I'm looking forward to getting. Simplicity is another one for a boss artifact. Combustion Engine. Okay, let's go off to the side. Bolt, Fleetfoot. And then Think Twice for now. Max. Again, system security. It also retains, so I don't need to play it, and then I don't have to draw it a second time, which is a benefit. Crystal Shard, what do I draw? Well, I need you to get out of here guaranteed. Fleetfoot, Combustion Engine. And then I will draw 1 more time. It's time I started to use Hunter Wings and just dodge this. Same here. I'm gonna get rid of Draw Shot. Let's see here. We have 13 hull left. Oh, we win. Okay. Skip rewards. Perpetual motion device is another one I could get. Anyway, get you for now. Ooh. This is another one. Charge beam might be fun. At middle, we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what that gets to and we can start doing a lot. Hotfoot, just get rid of the card. Get some more. And then charge beam. Well, let's see what artifacts we get. Caffeine rush for the extra evade. We're going to be cycling through our deck a lot, so jet thrusters is just outclassed here. And then yeah, I'm gonna go with this middle path just for the extra elite and event. I don't really need more cards. I kind of just want to thin it out, so anything that gives me either card removal or artifacts is what I am aiming for. I don't need Mage Hand. Unpolished Crystal essentially does remove itself eventually. I don't want to get rid of Basic Block just yet. I have one normal fight that might have Seeker Missiles I need to deal with. I guess I can get rid of Scramble. Not exciting to get rid of, but I already have Fleetfoot and then Basic Dodge to help me out. An exhausted card. Get rid of Bolt again. And then I can just use Think Twice right away. Just get Charge Beam drawn. Jordic.exe. Hotfoot. And then yeah, I'm fine with getting rid of an evade to thin out my deck. And then at this point, I'm kind of just biding my time. Let's see here. It's 15 hulls when this, or 15 damage when this gets completed. Draw some more. Abyssal Visions. 2 more turns and I think I win. Otherwise, I guess I could just end it right now. Skip for now. Recaliber? And it's an extra draw for now. Otherwise, I don't think Crosslink does too much for us. We're not attacking often. We're kind of just holding this for now. Yes. Okay. So, a slight punish. If I had upgraded this first, we would have been heavily rewarded. But for now, I'm just going to take the, recycle my deck. And we get Perpetual Motion Device. So, yeah, at this point, it's just upgrade this to 0, and then we need to remove how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we might not get there. But we can for sure get close. Worm, it retains, so eventually I won't draw it again. Cycle through. Cycle through again. Cycle through again. Cycle through again. Cycle through again. Right, Hotfoot. So, we have one issue with this fight, and that's we can only use Charge Beam once. So, the main strategy on how to deal with this is because we have one draw shot, and if our deck is thin enough, we just keep drawing draw shot again. Um, and then we can use charge beam once just to really hit the ship hard. I will need a shield. Hit, shield, get rid of you. Caffeine rush is actually netting us evade. And then I am moving to the left so the shield doesn't proc. Okay, this is easier in that we have a weak point that we can target. Hit you one more time. We'll scoot to the left a tiny bit. I guess hit you once. Hit again. And this time we're using Armored Bay. And then Charge Beam for over double the opponent's health. I don't need anything else. I guess Ion Converter stacks nicely with Hunter's Wings. I guess Summon Control would also be a pretty nice artifact to pull. Hotfoot. You... X.exe. I don't want cards. Okay. So Snoot here does have, what's it? 20 attack, or not attack, defense. So our main goal is just to get through that enough so our charge beam just wins the fight for us. Again. Oh, we take some damage. That's fine. We'll heal it back. Hit again. Oh, and charge beam. Okay, a small mistake there, but we'll survive pretty easily. Okay. So with Perpetual Motion Device, I am going to get Charge Beam B, so that way I can keep on casting it. What does math give us? System security is fine. Okay, attack. Hotfoot. We will take a damage. We have nanofiber hull. I don't care about damage too much. There we go. Hit. Refresh. Hit. And then I will do nothing. Hit. Refresh. I'm going to gain a shield for now. I think that's better. Again, draw. There we go. I don't need anything else for right now, so we will skip. None of these artifacts are really good. I guess Fort Mastery is at least something. Okay, we only have 2 repair yards and 1 event. So it's unlikely we're going to get there. Let's see here. We need to essentially remove these 2 cards, and then we might get lucky. So yeah, it's either we get admin deploy for math or max.exe, or both of these just exhaust. Which, hey, it could happen. Otherwise, for now, I'm just going to get this deck started. Pretty fine. Explosive slug. Oh, I did not realize we were going to overheat there. It's fine, we had nanofiber hull to take care of it. And I don't really need anything. Oh, and then I'm gonna go with the 2 events instead of the more fights, as I don't want to draft cards. But yeah, this is why we do events, because we can remove even more cards. Let's see here. Sometimes you want basic dodge over fleet foot, but for most games you want fleet foot over basic dodge. So I will remove that first. It. There we go, there's admin deploy. Does admin deploy even get us there? Not on its own. Okay, at least Charge Beam is doing decent work here. Second Charge Beam is not needed. Remove 2 cards. What do we not need anymore? I still want some evade, so I will keep Fleetfoot for now. Bolt, Corrupted Core. Think twice. Crystal Shard. I don't think there's a way I can get up to 10. Alright, cool. Well, I am down very thinly. Let's see what's inside here. Combustion engine, I guess. Again, hit you, hit. Okay, the 1 damage is fine. I needed nothing. Overclock generator for the potential extra thing, and then hull plating because we don't have any 3-cost cards. This is another event I don't mind. Unpolished crystal does essentially exhaust itself, so we will get rid of max.exe. And then to remove Drake and draw shot, and I get there. Okay. We have to get through Dylan. And then we are home free. Volatile Vapor, it is not a 0-cost card. I am sorry to ruin your day. Also, draw shot is also not a 0-cost card. Hit, redraw it, hit again. Skip cards. Remove 2, we get rid of Drake. We get rid of draw shot. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we can get rid of Corrupted Core. That's fine. Charge Beam, I just want to draw cards for right now. Unpolished Crystal. And then here is the fun thing. We have all 0-cost cards here. This is 0 cards. And then whenever we have no card, we draw a new card. So I'm just going to line up on this weak point. And yeah, we're going to have some fun. And there we go. It's that simple. So yeah. An early charge beam kind of just led us down a path of making a charge beam build, and then eventually we found perpetual motion device and went infinite. That was largely due to Jettison Hatch just allowing us to thin our deck pretty quickly. If we didn't get Jettison Hatch, this would not be possible. And then I do also want to point out we did get very lucky with the event, getting like 2 card removals for free. Yeah. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments on how to make these videos better, feel free to leave a comment down below. And I wish you guys have a nice day. Take care.